This is Harry Sunji, and there's a full moon out there. Look at that. You can see the full moon through the skylight. It's
All I can see is distorted.
Yeah. Well, you've got to stand where I am here. So.
No time for that.
Okay, it's a team of Harry Sunji. We're bringing you another first tonight. We're doing something a little bit different. It's so different that I've got no idea what it is. Hey, but
you and me both.
That's good. Yeah, we like to have very little idea.
So basically, we had some people, some viewers, actually.
Well, we had one, but we told him to bugger off.
We had two, I think, out of the two, or maybe it was three, 2 out of 3.
Yeah. That
actually keep requesting that we make a savoury meal. So we're going to put together something really quick and easy using whatever's in your fridge, basically. But we're going to break that down with food combining. So for those who don't know what food combining is, go look it up. Yes, this is the... So basically, we all know meat and 3 veg is and should not be eaten. So like no proteins with starchy carbohydrates. There's a whole section on fruit. We'll come back to that another day because that's actually where the bad digestion comes from, is eating the wrong fruits and at the wrong time and mixing things up and eating them after a main meal and blah, blah, blah. And it's just endless and too much. Too much, my head's going to explode. So, tonight we're just going to go through some basic things. I have made some pre-made some pasta here, and this is actually something I'm creating that I've never created before. So it's kind of like one of those wing-its. So we had some pasta, we've pre-cooked that, so that was in the fridge, that's a leftover. It was only cooked last night, don't worry folks, we're not going to have food poisoning. So I've got mushrooms here, a couple of different types. Oh, that's right, I was meant to be talking with an American accent. Here we go. I just remembered because I was going to ask Hannah.
I'm not sure you can bring it in halfway through.
Well, it's all right. So we've got a couple of different types.
Oh, it's gone again.
Yeah, it's gone again. We'll do the American later. Of mushrooms. Then we've got some celery. We've got capsicum, zucchini, some onion with actually a little bit of shallots that I had cut up underneath, and heaps of tomatoes. And then some
tomatoes.
Yeah. Tomatoes. Some greens here.
We have our voice coach here in the background helping.
Coriander. So I've got my friend Indigo, all the way from Oregon. Yeah, and some basil.
If we pronounce something wrong, we get hit.
Some
basil.
And some mint. Yeah. And we're going to have all different types of American accents going on here. And some snow sprouts, I think it is. Snow pea sprouts. Oh, and don't forget, we've got some stuff that apparently looks like eel or some kind of fish or whatever. And it's actually eggplant.
And it is
and
wonderful
eggplant. And what I'm going to tell you about cooking tonight is that we're actually not going to use any oil. We're going to use lemon juice instead.
Excellent. That's good.
Right, so this is how it goes.
So can we make just a quick point there when we're talking about food combining?
Yes.
Son, that this is actually... Everything we've got here is pretty good as far as combination goes, with the possible exception of the tomatoes. Is that? Do I have that correct?
Because we're mixing a pasta, which is a carbohydrate acid type vegetables shouldn't. But it's look, it's really up to you. If you have an allergy or you think you have an allergy to tomatoes, just eat tomatoes with nothing else, with a 3 to 4 hour break around for a couple of days, and you'll know whether you've got an allergy to it or some kind of problem in your system. Digestive system with it. You can cut it out, add something else, whatever's in the fridge. But what we're not doing is mixing our starchy vegetables with our non-starchy vegetables tonight, because we're having pasta and that's the meal combination. If we were mixing, you can mix starchy and greens and non-starchy vegetables together, but don't go mixing it with with a carbohydrate, starchy carbohydrate, and with pasta or any other type of grain. So, and that includes mixing, rice and all that kind of stuff. So, what we're going to do is we're going to go over to our little pan over here, which I preheated earlier, and we're just going to pop some of the lemon juice in there. I've actually turned this up way too high because I don't know this kitchen very well.
Yeah.
And we're going to pop the onion.
What setting have you got that on? Oh, yeah.
And we're going to give that a bit of a stir around. And then I think we can
stir around?
Just grab a spoon and
We've got stuff there.
Like a wooden
stuff
spoon or something?
Yeah, wooden spoon like that.
Like this.
Like that.
So yeah, instead of using oil, if you can just pop your little camera over there, Harry.
Over where?
See, over here, so you can see you've got enough moisture in there.
Mm.
And you can just add a little bit more. So this means you're not adding fatty stuff to your diet on top of having that pasta and all the other bits and pieces in there. Good for the digestion. So yeah, it's important not to cook with too much oil if you do cook with it, but most of all just try substitutes. Try other things that are healthy, that are another vegetable or fruit that has juice in it. And sometimes you don't even need an oil. It's actually just all myth, really. As long as we don't stick to the pan. Okay, so next we're going to add in some tomatoes. We're going to pop in
some tomatoes,
some celery, some mushrooms, our zucchini, and our capsicum. Oh, our bell pepper. Our green bell pepper. And we're going to put all that into the pan. So we're just going to take a little bit of a break. We're going to stick all that in. The zucchini should go in first because it's the most dense, so it'll take a little bit longer, and the same with the celery. And these two will go last. So, and the tomatoes. So we're going to do that now. We'll be right back.
What's
Yo,
up?
what's up, my brother?
We were close on that one. We were close.
Are you filming?
Yeah.
Yes, I know.
Yeah. I've actually been filming for the last 10 hours.
Right. So here we have our lots and lots of tomatoes.
You're speaking
Bring
in
it around to the boys from the south.
You're speaking.
Again. Okay.
Speaking in Australian
So
now.
let's just come in here and have a look at this amazing
Look at that. Wow.
amazing food.
Yeah,
Now it's not
that's
sticking because it's got plenty of juice. But the tomatoes, I'm just showing you,
So-
it's got a lot of its own natural juice in it. So
Yes.
I would normally have put that in earlier, but I wanted to.
How much lemon
Hang
did
on
you
just
use?
one moment. You always interrupt me, Glenn.
That's where the
And
fun
then my
is.
train of thought's gone. Okay, so
Did it get derailed?
I did get derailed. I've put so far one lemon in, and I actually don't think it's probably going to need more. But yeah, I probably would have put the tomatoes in earlier because that's got so much juice in it that you don't need something to, you can hear it bubbling. There's nothing sticking to the bottom. There's heaps go down there. That's all. Just lemon juice and juices from the actual veggies. So non-starchy vegetables are going to give a lot of juice off. Juice off.
Juice off?
Juice off.
We're having a juice off.
We're having a juice off.
Starts in 5 minutes.
So yeah, and literally this is just something that I've grabbed everything that was in my fridge and cut it up, pre-prepared it all, and decided that I would use it. And in fact, I do cut stuff up. And then I have it all cut up in the fridge during the week, and it's quick and easy when I come home. I don't have to cut everything up. It's already there, and I can just keep.
You know, if I grabbed everything that was in my fridge, we'd need a bigger saucepan.
Yeah, well, I've used all the containers in our house at the moment.
Look at that. I mean, that's a fridge. That's a fridge full of stuff. Woohoo!
Alrighty.
All right.
So I'm just going to put a few little herbs in there. So,
How do we pronounce it?
herbs.
Yep. Thank
Herbs.
you. Our voice
Gotta put
coach is
herbs.
why don't you guys pronounce your H? What is it with that?
I don't know. I think it's just that one.
Oh,
I don't think
okay.
I think it's like a silent thingy.
Yeah.
So, the coriander, I can smell the mint. Like, it's amazing. Maize balls.
Can we do at least one video where tote doesn't get a mention?
So I actually have washed these earlier. I pre-prepared them. But I don't cut them. I just whack them straight in because you lose all the juice from the actual flavour of the herb if you try cutting them.
I just noticed I'm on a hell of a lean tonight. I should just stand there.
I've been having a few vegan drinks. Have you?
Yeah. We should do the. Yeah. This is an inebriate of a hurry.
So look at that. Look at that amazing.
That just looks so healthy, and there's a lovely aroma coming from it. And I like that you haven't cooked it in oil. You just used lemon juice.
Yeah, and it's not.
Harry, this gets a Harry approval rating of
So you can see the onion because we put that in
9.7.
first is actually pretty good. and we're actually going to bake this. So,
Oh, and the hits just keep on coming.
so we're going to put it over here. We're going to actually pour it into here on top of the pasta.
Oh, wow.
And the reason we want to bake it is because I actually overcooked the pasta. I am a bit silly because it's gluten-free pasta and it actually just went a bit soggy. So we're just going to try and warm everything through, get it pasta a bit crispier, and we're going to save the rest of that for a rainy day.
Which won't be tonight because look at that moon up there, guys. See that through the sky like that beautiful full moon. Woo-hoo.
Okay, so that's going in the oven now. So
Oh, right.
We're not putting anything on it because bag food combining again. If we put stuff on it, we were considering.
Why would you need to put anything on that?
Why would you? It's just to heat it
I
all
mean,
back
that
up
just
because the
looks
pasta
great.
was cold. So remember, it's a leftover dinner. So like using leftovers. So it's not something that we have a recipe for. It's just being creative in the kitchen. That's it.
Vegan life.
So we might use that. And popping it
what
in
do
the
you
oven. Look at that.
Look at
Amazing. Look at that.
Woohoo! How long in the oven, son?
Sure, it's warm, I guess. Like as in the pasta is warm.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of smoke coming out of your oven, Harry.
Oh yeah, that's because I left the pizza dish in there. That was intelligent. and just and I might and any minute now, the smoke alarm will go off. It's very effective.
Okay, so yeah, just till the pasta, because.
Alrighty.
Okay, so this is it. Fresh out of the oven. The pasta's nice and warm. We've got a bit of crispiness happening going on there. And we're just going to serve it up.
There is nice crispiness there.
Into
And this
our bowls.
brings a wonderful conclusion to what are we calling this? A pasta bake veggie
leftover
thing?
bake, I don't know. We'll have to come up with a name.
Let's
won't
call
we?
this the full moon howler.
Full moon howler. Okay.
The full moon howler, because it'll be so good when you eat it. You're going to go, oh!
Fair enough.
Right.
Okay.
So this is the
a little bit of black pepper or some
Yes, we've
spices
got some
on there.
spices over here we'll put on in a minute. So this has been the Full Moon Howler brought to you by Vegan Life and the team of Harry Sun G with a little bit of voice coaching from Indigo, who we can't show because her contract doesn't allow it. So that's it.
Unless you pay me more.
Typical
Well,
bloody American.
Hang on. We'll
I need to see a check. Bring it
hang
out.
on.
Bring it out.
We'll double what you're paying. So what's double nothing?
Uh,
Right. Okay, that's it. We're out of here. See you soon.